So hello everyone and welcome my session today. The time has come. I will begin my webinar. So first I'd like to introduce myself. So my name is Masahiro Ogura. I worked as a sales for HORIBA water quality meters in Japan and now moved to Houston, US from this year. So my business area or product is for lab use and for field use water quality measurement like pH, conductivity, dissolved oxygen, ions, and oil, etc. So from these kind of products, today I will give you information about March water quality meter called U-50 series. Okay. And at first, let me introduce HORIBA briefly. So HORIBA, maybe, as you know, HORIBA has 5 different business segments, and the one is automotive, and second is environment, and medical, semiconductor, and scientific. So we have many kinds of core technologies for analyze, and it is used various fields all over the world. And this is the HORIBA business is currently conducted in 49 different locations across the world. So the pie chart on the middle indicates the composition ratio of roughly 8,000 employees all over the world. And as you are aware now, HORIBA is a multinational corporation and more than 60% of its employees are non-Japanese. So we are very international company. And then let's start today's topic about U-50 series. So I will explain the overview of this meta first and get in details about specific features of U-50 series. And after that, there are some introduction for applications actually it's used in field. Finally, I will show you some maintenance tips of the sensors which will help you to understand how easy it is. And at the end of this webinar, I will respond to your questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to type on the chat box anytime. And I will start to talk about U-50 meters. So HORIBA's high accuracy, robust, and easy use multi-parameter water quality checker. The first advantage of U-50 is tough use in field. The right pictures here are the figure of meter and probe. It is handheld size, so you can bring it to field and easy to operate measurement there. Also, it has robust design optimized for field use. The meter has IP67 waterproof class and probe unit has IP68 class. Even if you drop it in water, it's okay, no worry. And the outer shell design gives shock resistance, so you are safe from accidental hit or drop on some structures or ground. And the material of outer coating here is like rubber fair and anti-slip, so you can easily hold it on your hand, and you can see this matte black surface. It is very good for easy to clean up. And probe also has chemical resistance, so you can use this meter very tough situation even if the water is badly dirty. And one more important point is how to operate it. So it is easy to hold and push switches by one hand like this, and the screen is big enough to show up all 11 parameters, so you can check all the parameters at a glance. So if you want to see more bigger, you can zoom up by push key, and it show up 3 parameters like this. By this function, you are able to check the value from a distance, like if you need to leave the meter on the ground and you're standing, but you can easily check the value for a distance. And The common troublesome issue for multi-parameter measurement method is calibration. So U-50 allows you to use just only pH4 solution for pH and disturbed oxygen, conductivity, and turbidity, and depth calibration. So it comes with special beaker like this for calibrating these parameters at one time. And in case electrode doesn't work anymore, you can replace each sensor easily. These kind of sensors are removed easily and no need to change all of this kind of probe unit. And this is the details about one-point calibration by pH4 standard solution. pH and conductivity, turbidity are calibrated with the value listed here, and DO, dissolved oxygen, and depth sensors are located were not immersed in the solution designed by this special beaker. So as these are calibrated in ambient condition. So you can see the location distribution oxygen sensor here, and here yellow part is going out of the beaker, so not immersed in the solution. So by using this just only pH4 with smart calibration this beaker, you can get measure 5 parameters calibrated at one time. So it is very easy to operate it. And as a special option, you can attain GPS unit on the meter like this right side here. And with this function, measurement data can be considered with each parameter with geographical characteristics, and not only GPS, but also every measured data can be transferred from meter to PC. So HORIBA supplies data acquisition software. So HORIBA software might help you to analyze water quality more details. And these are the screens examples of the data acquisition software. You can check all parameters, both meta side and PC side. So additionally, you can check timely trend for specific 3 parameters on PC. The software has measurement button, so you can start measurement not only meta but PC side also. Meta itself has data storage function up to 1000 data, but if you need to record them further number of measurement data, this software could help to download data from Meta to PC. And some features there. So you can focus some parameters into X and Y graph, like this picture. So you can find out vertical change of the parameters in like here, right picture. So this function may help you to understand water quality more efficiently. And our U-50 line up 20 choices of unit on your demand. We are sure we can propose demand sufficient model. The main difference is turbidity. We have 4 choices for turbidity sensors. The one is U51. It has no turbidity function. It is the cheapest model. And the other is U52. It is using conventional turbidity method. And if you need more accuracy, we have another choices like U53 and U54. U53 is EPA method compliant, and the U54 is European method ISO compliant. I will explain details in another slide later. And the next step is you need GPS function or not. The models indicated with G following model name like this is meaning it has GPS function. And you can choose cable length from 2 meters and 10 meters and 30 meters. So this kind of variety, we are sure the meter can satisfy the requirements from environment measurement or groundwater monitoring. Everywhere we can use it. And the next topic is the introduction of an application, combined use of flow cell unit and U-50 meters for groundwater measurement. It is very famous. It's major application in US. This slide shows the EPA complying method by pumping up the water from water sampling point, and you can easily get the value of the groundwater in your convenient place. The picture shows actual measurement situation. Here's on the truck and U-50 here and pumping somewhere else. And the regulation regulated the flow rate is from 100 milliliter per minute to 500 milliliter per minute. It is adjusted by not ours, but third-party pumping, and the measure water value every 3 or 5 minutes. The regulated values are pH and conductivity, and ORP, dissolved oxygen, and turbidity. So you can check these values in one screen by U-50 plus flow cell combination, and you can check the values continuously. This is the details of flow cell unit. It has durable design as same as U-50 series, and the handling of maintenance is so easy. You can set the sampling hose just one click action, and this flow cell can hold the probe by just one clip, so you can easily strip and easy to wash that out directly in the field. And this chart shows the stability of dissolved oxygen measurement with flow cell. So dissolved oxygen measurement is sometimes affected by the sample flow rate, but the combination of our high quality probe and well-engineered flow cell make it possible to get stable measurement value from low flow rate, which regulated by EPA method, and from 100 milliliter per minute to 500 milliliter per minute. And like as dissolved oxygen sensor, our turbidity sensor shows you the measurement data quickly with high reliability. This is the details of the turbidity sensors. So we have 3 kinds of turbidity sensors like this. The conventional way is a 30-degree scattering method. It is very simple and sufficient effective measurement method. But if you want to have more accurate value, we can supply tungsten or LED lamp with 90-degree scattering method. Here, tungsten 90-degree scattering turbidity system equipped on U-53 is complying USA EPA method. And besides the LED 90-degree scattering turbidity system equipped on U-54 is complying European regulation like ISO series. So you can choose this model as your requirement. And this is only U-53, but U-53 has a wiper function inside. It's moving automatically during the meter powered on and for cleaning up sensor to reduce maintenance work. And by this function, the sensor can avoid interference by air bubbles, which may affect especially in the low turbidity range. And by continuously moving of the wiper, organic contamination is also removed always. So from this kind of works by wiper, U-53 can measure turbidity with very high sensitivity. This is just for your reference that U-53 shows great accuracy comparing with laboratory measurement and conventional model. So you can see U53 is triangle points. So this is good correlation with laboratory measurement. And from here, I will introduce some more applications for field use. We have many data measured in Japan and also US. The first one is brackish water measurement. And in the river near the ocean, there's fresh water from river is reaching to the seawater, and halocline is formed as the salinity level of those waters. This water area is called brackish water region, and the halocline is unlikely to be collapsed since the retention of those waters. Then totally different water quality environments are formed in the upper and lower layers separated by halocline. Therefore, the understanding of halocline points and water qualities in the upper and lower layers are vital for the research of water characteristics or research of ecosystem in brackish water region. So, in this research, temperature and dissolved oxygen are dropped down below the 1.5 meters depth. Oxygen is absorbed from the ambient, and temperature is also increased in upper layer due to the ambient temperature. However, upper layer water is unlikely to be mixed with lower layer water due to the different salinity level. So conductivity is increased below the 1.5 meter depth. So since lower layer has higher salinity, which is originally from seawater. So in order to conserve the rich species and its ecosystem, investigating the vertical profile of water characteristics and determining the halocline point are very important. And the next examination is Green Lake measurement. It is located near Mount Fuji, the highest mountain in Japan, and it is very clean lake. So normally, transparency of the lake water is visually judged by using such disk like here, drop the white and black disk into the water and measure the rope length where you cannot recognize the disk. So it is very classic way and treated as uncertain method because it depends on each individual's vision. On the other hand, consideration of the depth and turbidity values measured by U-50, we can find out how clean the lake water by digital value. From the right graph, so the water goes to low turbidity even if you go deep. So we can understand the lake keeps high clarity water even in deep area. And this is another examination conducted in California. So dredging is an operation to remove sand, mud, and sediments from waterways such as rivers, lakes, marshes, and harbors. It increases the water depth to prevent marine vessels from running aground and allows navigation over a larger area. This kind of dredging causes turbulence affecting the turbidity and instability of the water, which may cause the pH and dissolved oxygen to change. In the United States, water quality during dredging operations need to be monitored in order to prevent environmental pollution. The restrictions are dissolved oxygen must be greater than 5 mg per liter, and pH should be between from 7 to 8.6, and turbidity must be less than 20% greater than 100 feet upstream. So in this research, the dredging operation was conducted in April in 2009, and the impact of dredging on water quality was determined using our U-53 to measure pH and dissolved oxygen and turbidity in the water, both upstream and 100 feet downstream of the dredging operation on each day of the dredging activity. Based on the test result, HORIBA U-50 meter is capable of measuring pH, dissolved oxygen, and turbidity for subsequent dredging projects. The results are shown in below these three graphs, and all results within the regulatory limit. This is another measurement result from high turbidity pond. It's very dark pond near Tokyo Disney Resort. The pond was polluted with organics, so we tried to find out relationship between weather and water quality. We conducted 12 days measurement, and the results are here. You can see rivers with dissolved oxygen, turbidity, pH, and ORP. These are affected by active photo. Here is the it's cloudy day or sunny day or rainy day, like here, and these are affected by active photosynthesis. In sunny days, pH and dissolved oxygen value goes up by oxygen generated, then ORP and turbidity goes down. It means photosynthesis decomposes organics and may enhance natural purification capability. The turbidity sensor has auto-cleaning wiper, and this result shows another good point is the turbidity sensor is less maintenance required. So we found there are nothing adhered on the turbidity sensor from after 12 days measurement. And I will go the last topic about the maintenance. So you can detach the probe guard, black probe guard, and then you can see there are many sensors combined in one probe. Some of they are fixed, but you can replace ORP and pH and reference and dissolved oxygen sensor electrodes very easily. And pH and ORP are easy to replace by use finger, just only finger to loosen it. And reference electrodes are also very easy. So if internal solution in reference electrode worn out, you can add internal solution inside. It's also detachable by finger and open the cap and fulfill inside with internal solution. Our model number is 330 and just close the cap. But sometimes the junction gets dirted, and in that case, please rinse with tap water and dry them with a soft cloth. This is how to replace the dissolved oxygen electrodes. So it is a little bit different way to replace some pH or ORP. So the function, the dissolved oxygen function is using alkali solution inside and the electrode consumed by oxygen across the membrane. So at first, what we need at first is detach the old membrane and refresh the pore here of electrode by polishing. The polishing sheet, if you purchase our spare parts of the membrane kit, you have the polishing sheet and you can use it. And then fill again the solution, and you can reuse the membrane the first time. But if the response time is still slow, there's no improvement with old membrane, it is the timing to replace the membrane gap also. And this Conductivity and turbidity sensor are fixed, but what we need to as a regular maintenance is for electric conductivity is just flush out and brush it by water. But if it is difficult to clean up completely, you can detach the black cover here and clean it in details. As for turbidity, you can use brush to clean up inside like electric conductivity sensor, but it is not so often happen. But if you find out some errors about the turbidity sensor, it is indicated on the meter side. We have spare turbidity unit as a replacement, so as a spare part. So if you can change the turbidity unit by yourself, and if you don't replace it, the important point is it need to conduct calibration again. But yes, no need to return to us, but you can replace it by yourself. And finally, I will introduce two kinds of video. We have two explanation videos for calibration. I say which I said the one-time calibration and how to maintenance the probe on YouTube. So this kind of video help you to understand how to do it. And this presentation will be shared later. So please visit our YouTube video for your further understanding. And finally, I'm sharing my contact information with you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. And that's all from me. So thank you for listening today. And now, if you have any questions, I'll be pleased to answer. Please feel free to type into chat box. Okay. What sensors would be okay to stock and will not go bad sitting on the shelf? Yeah. To be honest, all kinds of electrodes have shelf life, so it's okay about the half year stock. But if it goes 1 year or 1 year half, we cannot say it's good for you. So I recommend you to on demand, make a plan to on demand stocking level. Is it enough for you? Anything else? Okay, looks no further questions. So thank you for listening today, and that's it today. So thank you all for listening, and I'd like to thank you for all your interest. So I will finish my webinar. So thank you very much, and have a good evening. All. Thank you.